Good morning, everyone. How are you going? Day 11. This time I got it right. I can't believe yesterday I did not get the day right. It has really gone a bit crazy here, I guess we could have predicted it. It's that Christmas month and it's all a little mad. Not only that, in order today to fit everything in, I had to put my makeup on and put my running clothes on because as soon as I finish this and finish chatting with you, I've got to head out the door and have a quick run because if I don't, I won't get any much running in until the end of the week. And it's very important to me that my health is good and that I stay fit. And although since running the marathon, which I did in the first challenge actually, I haven't been running anywhere near as much because I guess I'm not training for anything. So I'm not nowhere near as fit as I was. So anyway, in order to maintain my health and my fitness, it's very important to me, especially when you work for yourself. So this is just a little life tip. Actually, it's probably not just when you work for yourself, but you should maintain your health. It's imperative that you do, in fact, because that's all you actually have at the end of the day. And if you're like me and you want to be able to live a long and healthy life where you can do whatever you want to do, as in you can go for a long walk or you could climb a tree if you really wanted to. I could probably attempt to do a cartwheel if I was at the beach and it was soft when I landed. In fact, I think I did one last year, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, my point is even just walking upstairs and doing everyday things as we get older becomes more difficult if we don't keep using our bodies in some way. So that's my little pump for staying a bit fitter. It doesn't matter how you do it. You go bike riding, walking, jogging like me, anything really, just as long as you're staying active. And then, of course, being careful what you eat. It's all very important. And as you're going to be you are the person who steers your business, not just your life, it's important for your business too. Because if you get sick imagine right now what would happen if you became quite sick and your business, what would happen to your business if that happened? If you had to drop out of it for a little while because you became a little unwell. So assume no, not good things. Certainly not great things that happen in my business at the moment, although I do have a few systems in place and a few staff members who do bits and pieces. But ultimately I do the lion's share of what happens to make it work, and I need to probably make that a little bit of a reverse. So anyway, I'm just carrying on, just general kind of life and business tips of mine. What about your blog post? Did you finish one? I think we've got Frankie's got one up. I'm not sure that I've seen anyone else has put one up apart from Frankie and I. And not that I'm trying to guilt trip you. I know how tough it is at this time of year, which is why today I would like to announce that I have decided, and I think I probably have mentioned it a few times already, that if you want to and you want to create some marketing assets this week so that you feel like you're participating and you have a chance to win $50, I would like you to perhaps use an existing blog post, not one that you wrote last week, although that is the ideal place to be. But if this crazy time has really taken over your life, like it does for many people and threatening to do for me every minute, you can use an existing blog post that you have already written and create some of these marketing assets for that. And then you will be able to enter the competition in 3 days in Australia. It's 4 if you're in America. So, or other parts of the world generally. They're almost anywhere else except Australia and New Zealand, or maybe a Pacific island. Anyway, so feel free to go and have a look through your blogs and see if there's one there that you would like to be promoting in this week of creativity. Because really that is the point, that you learn how to be creative and be quite, if you could be efficient at it, then you could get it out of the way quickly. Or if you outsource it, maybe you can run over to Fiverr and outsource it and get a bundle of 10 made for your particular blog post, as long as you can get it done by the end of Friday, wherever you are, then you'll be able to enter the competition. So anyway, that's the whole point, so that you can then repost them around the web and have them pointing back to this particular blog post that you are going to promote using your repurposed content, or the other name we're calling it is marketing assets, amongst other things I've called it over the last few challenges. But you're basically creating things like memes, quotes, obviously quotes from you, from within the blog post are a really good idea. But quotes from other famous people that are in some way related to what's in the blog post are awesome too. Infographics are great. I did it in the first one. I don't think I did an infographic in the last one, and I probably won't in this one. Videos. So I've already done a video for this one, and I've also done quotes and sort of meme images as well, which you can have a look. They've already posted them into the Facebook group, so you can have a look. Any feedback would be more than welcome. And then, of course, you've got slideshows, and we did quite a few slideshows actually in the first round of the challenge back in October. So you can flick back through the Facebook group if you want to have a look at some. So plus there is, for all of that I'm talking about, there's basic training over in Mission Mojo as well in the resource area. So you can go and have a look if you're not sure, but you'd like to give it a go because you're feeling a bit brave. That's awesome. Then you could go and create a slideshow, which you could then turn into a movie, which you could then put voice over on as well, or you could just have music with it. And then if you had a voiceover, you can then take that text out. There's just so much you could do. And that's why it's called repurposed, really, because you start with one thing and you repurpose it lots and lots of times. But, marketing assets makes it a little easier to understand exactly what we're doing as well. So, because the whole idea now is that we're creating these assets that you can use to market your business, and in particular, this blog post, because once people land on your website, they will then be able to, look around and hopefully purchase your services or your products, because that's what businesses do. They sell stuff. So, all right, because I have to go for a run, and then I've got another meeting, actually with somebody in the group from the first challenge winner, whose name in the challenge was Emma, but her name is actually Lou. They had some Facebook issues and had to do some ninja things to get through that. They have now. So I'm going to be doing a coaching session with the first challenge winner in an hour or so, but I need to go for a quick run first. So I'm looking forward to that. It's very exciting. And I'm also looking forward to see who I'm going to be giving extra coaching to at the end of this challenge. So who's going to win? Mind you, I'll have to have people enter in order for someone to win. So I'm hoping that most of you are going, doing that last minute race to the gate, as we're quite guilty of doing quite often, leaving things to the last minute, then racing to the gate. So I'm hoping I'll get some entries into the competition because, I just have to spend the $50 Amazon voucher on myself. And I can coach myself, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, the other thing to think about is telling your friends and family who could benefit from this and a quick studies. They could quickly come and join, race into the training area, into the resource area, and they could get up to speed quite quickly, and they can create a few bits of marketing assets based on a blog post they already had. So it's certainly not limited to people who started at the very beginning. The more the merrier, because we can all help each other. All right. I am going to go because I need to, I don't know about you, but this is because it's the end of school as well. In Australia, it's the end of a whole year of school. So I know in America you have that halfway through the year in June, but here it's actually now. So our children are all finishing their grade. So it's the graduation for them all. And we have one of them is finishing what we call high school. So she's finishing grade 10, who's 16. I'm not sure whether that's middle school or I don't know how that quite works in America. I know you use different terms. So there's all these other things going on, as well as Christmas. We have, lots of assemblies to go to and awards things and graduation dinners. And because my daughter obviously is a girl, there's dresses and makeup and hair. And oh gosh, it's very exciting. Anyway, I'm sure your life is just as crazy as mine right now. Take care. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be here. Any questions, let me know. Even email me if you like. Or live, come on the live call, or put it into the image that pops up as a rule. I'm not sure if I've actually reposted any of them. Anyway, put them over in the Facebook group, and I will do my best to answer them. What else? I guess that's it. Just go and get some stuff done. That's not just crazy Christmas stuff, although that's important too. All right. Take care. Love you very much. And I will see you tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier because I've got another meeting tomorrow morning. Okay. Thanks for being here. I will see you tomorrow, and go create. Get crazy with it.